Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now I'm looking today at the Jupiter Pluto Conjunction, where I heard a wonderful thing from Astrology with Heather, who I've shared her video on the Facebook page, saying about Jupiter is now giving us the urge to build on the wreckage of the structures that have been wiped away by Pluto. So it's very strong manifesting energy at the moment. So I'm going to do a 9-card grid looking at the internal and external changes that we can be making, what guidance we can be receiving. I invite you to ask a question, or you can accept this reading simply as a guidance reading. It's a bulk introduction as per normal for these specific type of readings. So there's a timestamp down below. So you can watch more than one. Specifically, your rising sign is the most important. If you don't watch any of the others, you will naturally go to your sun sign, but please have a look at your rising sign at the same time. Other than that, I've got nothing much more to say. It's a general reading. General reading rules apply. You know the plot by now. Let me bring up the cards. Okay, Leo, and welcome Leo Rising and Leo Moon from the timestamp. Now, as Leo Rising, this is happening in your 6th house, the work, health and duty area of your life, which doesn't seem to have a great deal to do with this reading. What I'm seeing from here is that you are being given some form of power that is at once powerful but inhibiting, and not exactly what it says it was going to be. It seems to be lies and misdirection, causing you to feel just a little bit protective, persistent, defensive, that you've got to keep striving ahead. But I don't think this power is what you will be striving ahead with. It's almost like there's a chance being given to you, and even if you take that chance, which I don't advise by the looks of it, unless there's a lesson in there for you, which there may well be, you may take that chance and find that you are inhibited, and having this extra power, extra ability, extra responsibility, whatever it is, so whether this is work, whether this is some form of duty you're taking on board, some form of authority that you are taking on board, it's not what it's cracked up to be. And you end up walking away from it because you think that that is the fair thing to do, and it is the fair thing to do. It's almost like you put an end to something, an end to some negative influence by taking it on board and then walking away pretty much immediately. I mean, you're conflicted about whether to go for this or not. But I think that there is an interesting challenge in here for you, but how long you'll be able to stick it for is another matter. And my own urge, my own impulse from this is you don't have to stick it that long. Something will soon come along to change things anyway. But I think it would be better for you to be in charge of that change by walking away, which brings an end to the whole matter, because you've been defensive about it for long enough, and that leads you to a position of commitment that is a good one. It's a celebration. 4 of Wands with garnet, my favourite stone. The universe brings all I need to feel blissful. So take the opportunity if you want, but you won't be staying with it for very long. I think there probably is stuff to learn by it, but don't get too caught up in it. Don't get too chained by it. You need to keep one eye on the door to know that you have an exit strategy from whatever it is, whether it's a new job, whether it's a duty, whether it's whatever it is. Just be careful. It's not all it's cracked up to be. This was not what I expected to see in a reading about a Jupiter Pluto conjunction, but I think this must be shattering some form of structure around you to open up and build a whole big wider world. the cat. If this means anything to you, Leo, comment down below. Please press like or subscribe while you're there, although I can understand if you don't press the like button. I totally could understand that. But you're ending up materially, physically, in a good place from this, just a hard-working place. But the riches that this King of Pentacles here has, they maintain. You've got a beautiful a line here of the King of Pentacles going to Divine Justice, going to the Wheel of Fortune, opening up good things for you, even if the start is a little, shall we say, challenging. Okay, so like I say, comment down below, press subscribe, press like. Your next reading will be your monthlies, and hopefully I'll be doing something about the recent and upcoming conjunctions of Mars. Otherwise, join the Facebook group. You can talk to me directly there, especially if you want a reading, which will hopefully be a little more cheerful than this one. But this is going to be, the astrology says, this is going to be a challenging year for all of us. And let's face it, the news isn't telling us any different, is it? All right? Cheers.